What's up, peeps? Today is Friday, April 23rd, 2021. Thought we'd go up to the gym, get a quick workout in, and think about the next topic for the Truth About Dating and Relationships video. The topic is toxic relationship. Toxic relationships. And I know a lot of y'all can relate to that. I certainly can. What do you do about toxic relationships? Do you stay in them? Do you get used to them? Are you toxic? Are they toxic? Are their family toxic? Is your mother-in-law toxic? Is your mother toxic? Overall, in this relationship, is it like a nuclear waste dump that you've just been in for so long that you done got used to it? That's going to be the topic on the next video. Truth about dating and relationships. So we're going to get us a quick workout in, and we'll be back in a flash with some insight. Peace. See you in a bit. Hello, peeps. Welcome back. Like I told you, we're just going to do a quick run on toxic relationships. Let's kick that around for a minute because I've been hearing a lot of people, not just women, because I think it's a misconception that women are the only ones that can be in a toxic relationship. Trust me, that's not true. I know a couple of guys, according to the sign, they're in one right now as we speak. So let's get that misconception out the way right away. Okay. How do you know you're in a toxic relationship? Have you been in it so long that you just done got used to it? It's no big deal anymore. You just done accepted it and everything that goes with it. And see, that's where honesty goes in. And if you notice on this channel, we always talk about honesty. Because without the ability to get honest, I won't be able to see what I need to see. Okay? And that's why it's always good to take some time out for self-reflection. Is this what I signed on for? You got to be honest with yourself. If it's not what you signed on for, but it's something inside of you that says, it's not that bad, I can handle it. Oh, I've been in it this long. I might well stay in it. I love, the stuff that we tell ourselves when we want to continue doing something that goes against our true nature. We can always come up with an excuse, right? So we got to be honest. So, hey, if you're looking at honesty, you say, okay, it ain't that big a deal to me. We're just not for you. Keep doing what you're doing. If you happy, we happy. So real quick, how do you know you're in a toxic relationship? What if you just don't know? Check this out. For one, do you feel more guarded? Do you have a wall built up around you? When did that wall start getting built? Was it after the relationship that you're in now? Are you so guarded that you're scared to say good morning. You don't want to smile because of fear it may bring on a conversation with somebody. Are you so guarded? Are you so guarded that you're actually living in isolation? Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're in that kind of relationship and you go home and that's what you've been putting up with day after day after day after day, of course, that becomes a part of you. And you're going to bring that wherever you go. So, are you guarded? What about negativity? Are you just all of a sudden negative since you've been in this relationship? Because a toxic person is going to put that toxicity onto you. They're going to be negative toward you, and you're going to be negative towards the next person that you run across. You're going to take that negativity to work with you. You're going to take it to parties with you. If you go to parties, they probably ain't going to let you go. They probably don't want you out of their sight. Negativity. You don't even see sunshine anymore. Everything is doom and gloom. You wasn't like that before you got with this person. Look into it. Check it out. Put pen to paper. I met them this date. This is where we at today. And this is what it was like before the day that I got in their life. Man, I used to be so positive and upbeat. I was so vivacious, right? All that's gone. Because that's where a toxic person wants you. They want to make sure that your self esteem is so low that you won't look outside of them for comfort, even though they're the one destroying your happiness. What about being emotionally exhausted? Emotionally exhausted, where you just so tired of the same old negative conversation with the person you're in a relationship with. You try to get them to see the positive in your day, and they stop you. And they start talking about the negative things in their day. They gossip about people. They try to get you to see things the way that they see things. They're miserable, so they want you miserable. Are you in that kind of relationship that it's just so exhausting where when you get through, it could be something as minor as trying to watch a movie with this toxic person. And by the time the movie has finished, all you want to do is just go collapse in your bed. It's exhausting just to even be around that person. But only you know why you're still around. Only you know that. We just giving information. You know something else a toxic person will do to you? They will lower or completely eliminate your self esteem. where you know you had confidence in yourself, all that's gone. Because they're asking you questions like, what you so proud of? Anybody can do that. That ain't nothing to be happy about. That ain't nothing. I did that long time ago. You need to get somewhere and sit down. That ain't nothing for you to be all happy about. That ain't nothing to take pride in just because you passed that test. You shouldn't have never took it. You ain't gonna make no more money. They ain't gonna pay you no more. Just toxic. And they spreading it all over you. And you've been in that situation for so long, you don't even see it anymore. Your self-esteem has become non-existent. Your self-esteem is so low that you don't even speak up for yourself anymore. You don't even think it's a way out. You done accepted that for so long that you done just throwed your hands in the air and said, I surrender. And whatever self-esteem you had left, you gave that over long time ago. Now you're walking around sad, no smile on your face, nothing to be happy about. You dread getting off the clock because you gotta walk in the house with this toxicity, right? You already know what's gonna happen. And this is just during the week. We ain't gonna talk about when Friday comes and it's time to get loose. That's when the negativity and toxicity really start, is on the weekend. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you got the ability to be honest with yourself. Have you ever tried to talk to a person you're in a relationship with and their understanding is zero? Well, their understanding is zero because they don't want to understand what you're talking about. They already got it in their head. Whatever you come up with, they're going to destroy it. That's what makes them feel better about themselves. You don't even think about leaving. You so woe down and woe out, you just take it. Your self-esteem is so low, you don't even think you can make it on your own. And because of this relationship, you don't trust anybody anymore because you think everybody is just like this person that's been teaching you about being toxic. You think that's everybody. So now you're passing up opportunities for help because you don't even trust the person that's trying to help you. We're talking about toxic relationships. You know, like a nuclear waste dump, right? You know that those holes in the ground or those landfills that you can't go into without a gas mask because you're faint from the smell. We're talking about toxic relationships. Get out of it. You got to trust somebody, though. You got to trust somebody. Leave. And I know it's easier said than done, especially when you done got used to something. What about you done forgot what a healthy, honest, loving, and caring relationship even looks like? You done forgot that. You'd have forgot that. You'd have forgot what a healthy relationship looks like. You'd have been in this toxic relationship for so long, right? You've been in it for so long, so if something happened, if some divine intervention happened, or you get the courage to leave, right? If you're not careful, if you don't seek help, if you don't seek guidance, you're going to think that that's what a healthy relationship looks like. And you're going to leave this toxic relationship and get right into another one because you done got used to the drama. You done got used to the chaos. You think that's healthy. That's what toxic relationships will do. They will make you lose all rational thought. I'm gonna share this with you, and then we're gonna cut it loose. Because I think that's enough for us to think about at this point. Okay. Toxic relationship causes all kinds of health issues. We're talking all kinds. We're talking high blood pressure, right? We're talking about stress headaches. We're talking about migraines. We're talking about pain that I am hurt myself. I don't remember lifting this. I don't remember doing anything. Why am I feeling all this tension? It's because of the toxicity. It's because of that toxic relationship that you're in. All kind of health issues. Now, if you have the ability to be honest with yourself and you're going through any of these, if you feel in any kind of way like anything that we discussed, get out, seek help, run off if you have to. There isn't anything that can happen to you, right, that's really going to be worse than what you're feeling already. Take a chance. Sneak out. Get out. I'm talking about if it's a woman, man, leave her alone. If it's a man, woman, get out before it's too late, before you become that person. And again, honesty is if you like it, stay in it. But don't be complaining. Don't complain when ordinary people don't want to be associated with you because you're so toxic. Stop complaining. It's up to us to take care of ourselves. I have to be accountable for what I do. I have to be accountable for the chaos and confusion I let in my life, especially once I know this relationship ain't no good for me. Ain't no good for me. We can get used to anything. And I know some of y'all saying, well, I'll never find anybody to love me like that again. Well, yeah, you will, if that's what you want. But who wants that kind of love? While you're out, you're getting healthy. You're talking to some healthy people. Hopefully, you're going to therapy. You're finding out who you are. You're erasing all that toxicity that you've been going through all this time. And by the time you get ready to step out again, right, and start dating, getting into a relationship, you'll be able to spot the signs and you'll pass them by. You'll find out that the best years of your life are still ahead of you if you want them to be. So don't think it's too late to get out. Oh, how I'm going to make it without his part of the bill money. you'll make it. Cut down on your expenses. Do what you got to do. Okay? It's all kind of help available. All kind. Hopefully, this will help because awareness is key. So, I just wanted to run that by you because I've been hearing that a lot, at least for the last month, about toxic relationships. That you don't have to be in them unless you want to be, and you got to be honest with yourself. Do you want to be in it? As usual, be safe, take care of yourself, be as good as you can be to other people and yourself, but mostly yourself. Okay? It's okay to love others, but you make sure you love yourself. Okay? And as always, we'll see you next time. Peace.